Assalamu alaikum brothers and sisters, I hope you are well. You can't be missing out on England when everybody is talking about it across the globe. We hope to become a strong and positive voice for the causes we believe in and matter the most to us. King Charles III acceded to the throne on 8 September 2022 upon the death of his mother Elizabeth II. Charles has long advocated on environmental issues and climate change, occasionally invoking Islamic theology on the subject. In a 1996 speech entitled A Sense of the Sacred, Building Bridges Between Islam and the West, he suggested that an appreciation of Islamic views on natural order would help us in the West to rethink and for the better our practical stewardship of man and his environment. From what I know of Islam's core teachings and commentaries, the important principle we must keep in mind is that there are limits to the abundance of nature, he said. These are not arbitrary limits, they are the limits imposed by God, and as such, if my understanding of the Quran is correct, Muslims are commanded not to transgress them. He later describes Islam as possessing one of the greatest treasures of accumulated wisdom and spiritual knowledge available to humanity. A tradition, he said, was obscured by a drive towards Western materialism. Brothers and sisters, I would recommend you to read about this on the internet because time won't permit us to cover everything. In 2006, during a visit to Al-Azhar University in Egypt's Cairo, King Charles criticized the publication of Danish cartoons which mocked the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ. The true mark of a civilized society is the respect it pays to minorities and to strangers, he said. The recent ghastly strife and anger over the Danish cartoons shows the danger that comes of our failure to listen and to respect what is precious and sacred to others. Well, wealth, fame and power change a lot of things. Let's hope to see good things coming our way, inshallah. Charles has spoken of the need for those in the West to better understand Islam. If there is much understanding in the West about the nature of Islam, there is also much ignorance about the debt our own culture and civilization owe to the Islamic world. It is a failure which stems, I think, from the straitjacket of history which we have inherited, he said at the Oxford Center for Islamic Studies almost 3 decades ago. He also said that Islam had preserved a metaphysical and unified view of ourselves and the world around us, which the West had lost following scientific revolution. In a 2013 speech to the World Islamic Economic Forum in London, Charles III displayed detailed knowledge of Islamic finance and the benefits he believed it could bring to global financial markets. He went on to use the Islamic concept of riba to make a comment on the unbiased of natural resource consumption. Charles III has frequently remarked on the contribution of Muslims to science, art and academia. We need to remember that we in the West are in debt to the scholars of Islam, for it was thanks to them that during the Dark Ages in Europe the treasures of classical learning were kept alive, he said at Al-Azhar University in 2006. This person has spoken the truth. It truly surprises me to see this from the non-Muslim royal family. We have always seen Muslims being remarked as backward in this day and age, which upsets us a lot. Depending upon the part of the world you are living in, there are things going on against Muslims and Islam that really bothers us. Looking at this man's views, looks like he's very close to Islam. MashaAllah, I know it requires a lot of courage to speak the truth, especially when the world is on the other side. So why just look down or brush it away? Let's appreciate it. Whoever chooses, accepts Islam and does good will benefit himself. Whoever chooses not to will reach the consequences of choice. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us. Ameen. That's it for today, brothers and sisters. I hope you liked the video. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. We would love to hear from you. Hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, share this video with your family and friends. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum.